You have just heard the law. Through Moses, through Jesus, through Paul. And Paul says, and I intentionally got out of the ESV here, didn't want to be cool and cutting edge, I want to go to KJV. Good enough for Paul, good enough for me. Okay? Wherefore, because he uses schoolmaster. I love schoolmaster. Wherefore, the law was our schoolmaster to bring us to Christ, that we might be justified by faith. Here's where Jack Miller would step in and say, do you realize how most people, when they read this, all they think about are unbelievers coming to faith, or they think about the time when they came to faith, and they don't see the stunning present relevance of justification to our lives today. This is the normal means. He uses the law to crush us. Be very sensitive now to those particular concepts, the people, the particular aspect of the law that God, by His Holy Spirit, ordained for you just now. In this recitation of the law, I promise you, there's more than one, that you are actually meant to be hearing the voice of God through His Word. And the question is, this is rhetorical, have you heard it? And will you allow that crushing of how you have failed to keep that law? Now here's the test. All this is theory until you get to this kind of thing. What does it mean for you and for me right now to have Christ as our motive and as our means to keep the particular law that just came to your mind? Instead of using the classic Latin phrases or others, I'm just going to use these terms. How the law promotes holiness. I won't say first, second, and third use. The law as a curb. The law is a force to restrain sin in society. The law as a mirror. It reveals sin to us and it points us to Christ. That's the schoolmaster. That's what we just experienced. And then it's a guide. It's the norm of conduct. We should at least know them. And we should spend the rest of our lives seeking to strive to obey them in dependence upon Christ as our motive and means. Run, John, run, the law commands, but gives me neither feet nor hands. For better news the gospel brings. It bids me fly. It gives me wings. To see the law, now think of the law in terms of what we just looked at. To see the law by Christ fulfilled, and then to hear His pardoning voice, transforms a slave into a child and transforms duty into choice.